to Gaia's Tarot. This is for the sign of Gemini. Celtic Cross. Show me the energies around Gemini. Thank you for coming back to the channel. What should they be aware of, Gemini, for their higher self? The High Priestess. There's some secret going on. Ooh, it has to do with a soulmate. You might be dealing with another Gemini. You see, you're in the reading, but you might be dealing with a fellow Gemini. And somebody's lying. There's some cheating going on. That's why the High Priestess. It's maybe an ending, but it's not really gonna end. That's why I know why. Now I know why you came to the reading today. You're thinking this is the end. It has finished, but it hasn't. And this person is broken too. Their heart is broken. They're desperate. They might not show it to you. And that's why you're feeling so disappointed, so depressed. You're having self-pity. You feel sorry for yourself. The High Priestess is coming in the reading to advise you to pay attention to your dreams, signals, any kinds of signals, synchronicity, people's, places, numbers, things that come and they come across our way and then you call them coincidence. There are no coincidences. You need to pay attention. You're receiving signals and you're pretty much not getting them. And that's because you're mentally blocked. You need to let go. You need to start looking at the possibilities that you have in front of you and stop thinking about the ones you lost with this soulmate. Because this is a soulmate connection. Look, again, another confirmation. 6 of Cups in your hopes. You're dealing with a person that is heavily connected to you. Both of you are in love with each other. The problem here, I'm thinking, is the lying. Somebody has been not being honest. Somebody has been being deceitful. It might not be you. It could be them. But that only you know. I'm thinking it's you, the one that is cheating and doing the lying and being sneaky, just moving silently and quickly with this thing. And that is because you are the one thinking that this is over. So that means you have some sort of guilt. They don't have any guilt. They just have pain. It's so heavy on them. You really hurt them. I'm sorry to see that, Gemini. Look, in the back of your mind, you have this card of confidence, determination, but it's just in the back of your mind. I mean, I'm thinking you're so sure about this, even though you're thinking it's over. It might be that you're not thinking it's over. You're thinking that this is a new rebirth, a new transformation for both of you. Created by you, pretty much. Because this sneaky behavior and being deceitful is not going to help you. So the High Priestess is coming here to advise you to... The only way you're going to get the answers to this problem is by following the truth. Right now, you're not following the truth. You need to do that heavily. There might be a choice in this situation. This card speaks of not only lovers and soulmate connection, but a choice, a big choice about this lover. You need to make a choice. They probably told you, look, I'm fed up with your lying. Either you stop lying or get out of here. I'm just talking like in the normal, down to earth way. I don't normally talk like that, but yeah, pretty much this card is saying that you need to make a big choice about this soulmate connection. And in the next few days, you're going to be doing that. You're going to be planning. No action, but a lot of planning. No movement though. But yeah, that choice might be in the first process in the next few days. You need to keep your mind optimistic. You need to keep your mind centered about what is it truly that you want to do. Don't think only of your world. You need to think of the whole world. everyone around you. That's why this person is so unbalanced right now. You're probably not really keeping in mind that any soulmate connection is the thinking of two, not the thinking of one. That's why you're so disappointed right now, because you think you missed an opportunity and you're just wallowing in the pain too. But the reading is advising you to don't do that. This is not ending. This is just a rebirth. This is a period of transformation that it requires from you transparency and trust. Because light is in the future, but it needs a lot of working. They need to do a lot of healing. You need to do a lot of polishing your honesty virtues. You need to cultivate honesty, integrity. These things are going to take you far in life, not being sneaky and cheating, because this person means a lot to you. You value them so much. You're not only lovers, you're also friends. This is what the ancient Greeks used to call Eros. Eros is the god of love. But Eros for them wasn't just love, as in sexual desire. It was also this friendship. You see? It's like you're there for them. You're always examining what's there. You're in love with them. And right now, the reading is closing with the Nine of Swords. Not a good one. This might be indicating that you need to fully let go, not only of the lying, but maybe you need to fully let go of the past so you can begin fresh, both of you. Because this heartbreaking situation is not only going to be liberating, but it's going to be a renewal. That's what this means, a renewal. You want that. This card is indicating that you're going to go through anxiety, depression, mental formations, pretty much. If you let go, if you clear your mind of all of that negativity and that negative thinking, then you can have not only a fresh mind, but a fresh spirit to be able to deal with the situation properly. Right now, I mean, this card is saying you're paying the consequences of your actions. See? In the near past, you were being sneaky, moving silently, doing things that you know they're not right. You wouldn't want them to do to you. You wouldn't want anybody to do it to you, but you still did it. Pretty much the Nine of Swords is saying, now look, this is the consequences of your actions. That's why we must think about the long-term consequences of our actions every time we're going to make a decision. Any decision-making process, should be made with a clear mind, and you need to let go of this baggage. So a lot of mental baggage in the next few months about the heaviness of this situation. Maybe you want, as the reading is saying, you need to come clear. You need to reveal that truth. No more secrets. No more secrets, Gemini. And come clear. I mean, that's going to unlock the future for you. And that's going to release all of this suffering. The suffering that will come in the next few months. First of all, you need to be mindful that you're going to learn from that lesson and not do it again. But also, it will liberate you from probably thinking in different terms when it comes to morality. You need to be mindful that we always pay for what we do. And this is a heavy energy in the next few months. I'm sorry to see that, Gemini. And there you go, it's air energy. So yeah, you are dealing with a fellow Gemini. Big time. But both of you click. Both of you are made for each other. It's just that the way you handle things haven't been the right way. So right now, this card is a calling. This is a calling for you to not only liberate yourself, but you need to determine from now on that you're a subject of activity. You're not going to let any situation bend your morality or make you choose to do something you don't normally do. You're going to have determination of the will. You're going to have what we call autonomy, moral autonomy and freedom. You need that in the next few months. So do the healing and help your partner. They need help a lot. And you need to be patient because this process is not going to be easy. So beautiful reading. Beautiful, guys. I'll see you back soon. Share with your friends. Bye. Good night.